Hi guys, so this is Alex again for our YouTube channel, and previously we've talked about how much will it cost you to visit Baguio. So right now, what we're going to talk about is how to be a great car salesman. Alright, so just to give you a heads up and why I'm talking about this, it's because before kasi I was doing car selling through BMW. So I worked there for almost a year, and yun. So the good thing about it is I've learned so many things in BMW. So it's a branch in Mindanao, and yun. So nag-iisang ano siya, BMW in Mindanao. So nag-iisang ano siya, branch in Mindanao. And then before it was transferred from Cagayan to Davao, it was back in Cagayan de Oro. So I was there. So my territory was from Cagayan de Oro down to Zamboanga Peninsula. So it's a really huge place to sell BMW. So right now, so we're gonna talk about tips. Actually, I have 7 tips on how to be an effective car salesman, especially for luxury cars. Alright, so alright, so ayan, so actually sinulat ko siya just to make sure na we will not consume most of your time. So first, to be an effective car salesman, of course, the first tip would be you should wear a smile. So just like BMW, syempre hindi naman katulad ng Toyota yan o yung mga basic cars na anytime pwede kang pumunta. At yung mga profile ng taong pupunta dyan are people na hindi nila first car yan. So most of them, they have at least 3 to 5 cars, and the reason why they're buying it, it's because, of course, mostly they want to experience BMW, right? So first, pagpasok ni client, so di mo siya sabing customer kasi di pa naman siya bumili. So the client, pagpasok niya, of course, you have to wear a smile. So pagpasok pa lang niya, nakasmile ka na. Siyempre kung ikaw yung bibili, diba? You don't want to talk to someone na nakasama ang mot. Because of course, you're there to shop around, right? So that's the first tip, okay? Wear a smile. Now, the second tip would be, of course, we're talking about grooming. So in BMW, we have our specific dress code from Monday to Saturday, because we work from Monday to Saturday. So first, of course, you have to look good, because kahit malayo ka, if you look good, then you know most of the people will respect you because maayos yung suot mo. So proper grooming. So tip 2 would be you are what you wear, and tip 3 would be know your product. Of course, you can't just, you know, the best salesman in the world, not just for car sales, real estate, kahit ano pang binibenta nyo, you have the common thing that, you know, most great salesmen do is that they are a master of what they sell. So of course, hindi ka confident enough sa binibenta mo kung hindi mo alam anong pinagsasabi mo. So you won't sell something how to fly if you yourself you don't know how to fly. And I mean, theoretically, say for example, if you're selling an iPhone, so how would you sell an iPhone to an Android user for quite some time na ginagamit niya yun? Paano mo ma-justify na mas maganda yung iPhone kumpara sa Android, right? So at least know your product, or you have to experience it. Okay? In my case, I don't own a BMW, but we are trained in the head office, and of course you have to have your own driver's license, you know, you have your own car. So I had my own car, we also have a car. Okay, I know how to drive, so you know your product. So that's the third tip. Fourth would be, this is the common mistakes ng mga salesman hindi lang sa field ng car industry, but in any other products as well. What they tend to do is they oversell the product. Ang daming sinasabi. Hindi naman siya ngayon kausap ko, di ba? Bago pumunta yan dyan, especially sa showroom, alam na nila yung most of them, like 70%, they know what they want to see. So nag-research na yan, especially BMW. For luxury cars, by the way, there are 3 types of categories ng kotse. So first would be the basics. So yung mga sedan, pickups, those are in terms of branding, Toyota, Mitsubishi, yun yung mga basic. Second would be premium. So namely, the best example would be a premium car, which is Subaru. So may most of the cars that they have are premium. And for luxury naman, so we have Mercedes-Benz, Ferrari, yung mga mamahalin talaga. And BMW as well. And BMW, fact lang, they don't have a truck kumpara sa Mercedes-Benz. Kasi yung Benz, they have a truck sa ibang bansa. And BMW, just to give you a quick background, it's a German company. BMW, what they're doing before is sa World War II, they're selling or making or manufacturing jet planes, so fighter planes. So natapos yung gera, syempre they want to, this is business, right? So you have to find a way to sell. So they created motor. So motorcycle. So yun, and then later on nag-evolve yung mga products nila to cars. So right now, BMW is one of the most premium cars in the world. And also it's a German car, so you can really rely on it. And BMW stands for Bayer Motorrad Werk. So yun yung meaning ng BMW. Werk means work in German, right? So Bayerische Motoren Werk. That's how you say it in German, right? BMW or Motor Works in English. So fourth would be don't oversell, right? So the fifth one would be create a lasting impression. So meaning to say, sa first 8 seconds na nakausap mo yung client mo, dito papasok yun. So paano mo to ma-apply? So of course, sa posture mo, how you smell, how you talk. So greetings. So first would be, hi sir, good morning. Kumusta po kayo? I don't really say welcome to BMW. That's fucking common, or welcome. Kumusta po? Ayan, so ano lang, parang cool lang. So I mean, practical, tao lang tayo eh. So we don't just want to be formal kasi tao lang tayo. So mas maganda yung mga clients natin, sila, ayaw nila masyadong formal. Cool na hindi bastos, pero huwag masyadong formal kasi mas naglalast yung at mas happy kang kliyente. So yun, create a lasting impression. So 6 would be, don't sell the features, sell the value. What it means is that don't pitch the car itself. Bawa, kahit pa sabihin mong itong kotse na to, nag-self-drive to, it can drive around 1x, the highest number x of power, speed, kung hindi naman yung hinahanap niya, right? Basically, itong mga kotseng to, there's a reason why they want to see it and they want to try it. First, of course, recommended siya. Friends nila, o nakita nila, ask them, why would you be interested to have your own BMW or any cars that you have, regardless if it's Mitsubishi. So know your client. That's why you don't oversell. Okay? Or sell the features. Don't sell the features, sell the value of the car. Okay? Last would be sell through emotion. So people, just to give you an idea, not just in the car industry, in other industries that we have. Regardless kung networking yan, franchising, direct selling, people buy 70% through their emotions. So they buy it because there's a reason why they want to buy it. It's either for personal use, it's a gift, or a gift to themselves, self-gratification. So know your client first before you pitch the world, okay? Because kahit anong sabihin mo, if you say the best is the best car, sir, ma'am, they don't buy those bullshit, you know. They would buy yung sincerity mo, and why would you be interested to offer me this product? So again, these people know your target clients as well, because if they felt na you're interested to know them first before you sell to them, kasi alam naman nilang salesperson ko, diba? They would be more interested to talk to you, and they will not brush you off if you are really sincere. So again, let us review the top 7 tips on how to be a great car salesman. So first, wear a smile. Secondly, you are what you wear. Third would be know your product. Fourth would be don't oversell. Alright. 5, create a lasting impression. 6 would be don't sell the features, instead the value. And last would be sell through emotions. So in my next video, we're gonna talk about prices of BMW and why people buy BMW compared to other cars or luxury vehicles, automobile. Alright, so thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And this channel is not really meant for us to be funny or entertaining. It's about facts and entertainment too. So hindi lang siya pagpapaguluhan. It's about, you know, things that you can learn from my own experience. Alright? So dito nabasa ko lang, napanood, experience ko talaga ito. So comment ka lang dyan kung ano yung mga gusto mong malaman about cars, what's the technology behind it, or anything topics would you like to discuss through this channel that we have. I'm more than happy to discuss it with you. Alright, thank you so much, and please subscribe. Utang na loob.
Dalagang Pilipina, yeah. Isang dalagang Pilipina. Wow, baby, nais kong nakita yung dalagitang Pilipina. Nakilala ko noon sa